Now we got these cut. Let's take a look at the instructions and make sure we're looking way ahead here. Remember, while we're letting the wing dry. Okay. So you see here, they want 3 hinges, one quite a ways up, 2 hinges. 2 hinges in the elevator, or the rudder, and 3 hinges in the elevator. Okay, so, again, you take this, you know, you can do it your way. I like to do it this way. I set this here in place. There's a couple small dots there. And you see a little high right there. Right there, a couple dots there. Okay, and while I have the Sharpie out, now let's remember which is which here. Right? Top and bottom. Okay? So, on here, they're saying we'll put one on the outside here, one right in the center, and one further out there. Okay? Take our new X-Acto blade. Oh, look at this finished edge here. We sand styrofoam. Go gentle. Okay, so that done. You can see my marks right in the center of this. Cut a nice groove right here. Those marks were. Cut another nice slot. And the last hinge point. Do that on the actual elevator. Remember, we sanded these off a bit. You know. It's nice they come with the bevel already cut in these. Like a 45-degree in each direction. I do like my GWS kits. I've built a lot of them, and man, I still fly a lot. I like my P38, my P51 Mustang, my Corse Air, oh, my DC3, my Tiger Moth. Okay, I'll cut that one out. Now let's cut the 2 in here. And this is really a small rudder. Oh well. Not to question building the designers. Okay. Now you have to glue the hinges in these. Okay. Now we aren't going to glue the hinges in the actual pieces yet. We're just going to put the hinges into the control surfaces. So I need 5 total. And you know what, you guys? Save this paper. I've used this stuff in many builds, even these side pieces. They're honestly strong enough to be a glue-in hinge. I've never ever had one of these hinges fail. I've had them rip out because of crashes. But that's not failing because of use. And I bet you I have some GWS airplanes that are at least 5 years old. If not older. Okay, see? They all fit nice. take the glue. Remember, put just a little bit on each side of this paper hinge. I mean, you don't want it all really to be built up, because it doesn't go in now, which is this one. But we don't want to get it on the other half, the half that's going to go in the actual wing. It's hard to just get a little bit on each one. Always had good success with this. But we aren't going to glue these in the other part yet until this sets for at least a day. I know everyone's in a hurry to build and fly, but hey, take a little time. These things come out really nice and last a lifetime. Or at least quite a while. Yeah, styrofoam, but holy moly. My first D-starter I still fly. I still got a 72 megahertz radio in it and a brushed motor. If you guys want to see me build one of those, I happen to have an E-starter kit. I'd love to build into a rock and roll 3D machine, sort of. Okay, so there we go. We got the hinges glued in the elevator and the rudder. So let's come back here now. Okay, there's one, here's the other, here's my wing. Now we'll see, there's a little build-up here, right? So I'm just going to pinch that off. Holy, it's quite a bit. Okay, so we'll just take these off. Okay, check this. Pair of pliers and just grab off that excess glue. Okay, so now the elevators, the ailerons here. Now we gotta figure which goes where. Hey? You know how that is done? Where we cut the holes. This will be on this side. And if we look, and I did this, we didn't sand this at all. So let's just sand it just a little bit. I mean, we're talking just a little bit, just to get that seam gone, eh? Okay. That's all. This side just a bit too. Okay, slowly sand it off. I'm using what? Just a cheapo 100 grit sandpaper. Okay, so now we have the marks in the wing here. I'm going to cut the slots for the ailerons where we had it marked, because we marked it. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Right there. I sanded the marks off for this one. Oh well. I'll cut them. Okay, we'll come up here. We'll cut the... Remember these cuts, you want them down the center of the wing, right? If you aren't sure, you can always measure and mark it. Right? I'm pretty good at this, so we'll just rough it in. I mean, it isn't overly important. Okay, it's important. Cut these holes in the center of the wing. There, now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, and make sure it fits and has good movement, which it does. Take the other aileron, test these 3 holes we just cut. Ooh, there we go. Yep, good movement. Okay, so next instructions.